Alright guys, welcome to another one of Fighting Fit's home workouts. Today's workout is called the Circuit Cycle. It is a dumbbell and bodyweight workout, so if you don't have your dumbbells, you can still get this done. I'll be doing this workout with my brother Brandon. And every single round is going to be 30 seconds on, okay? It's called the Circuit Cycle because we've got a few different circuits that we're going to do. It'll be 30 seconds on, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds on, and then 30 seconds off, alright? You ready to get started? Let's do it. Alright guys, we are going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Start squatting. Keep the chest up, shoulders back, weight on your heels, inhale down, exhale up. Keep her going. Make sure you use the glutes coming up to the top. Heat up the thighs. Next up, we've got our lunge. Let's go. Step it out, drop the back knee. Try and keep your feet hip width apart the whole way. If you want, you can bring in a little bit of a sprinter arm. Just heating everything up. Just barely kiss that back knee off the floor. Hit the ground, we got scat push-ups next. Let's go. Squeeze and separate. Squeeze and separate. If that's too hard for you guys, you can drop down to the knees and do it from there. We're just trying to heat up the back and build a mind-muscle connection. Make sure the fingers are pointed straight forward and the arms are locked out. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Next up guys, we've got down dog to upward dog. Lift the hips up into the air. Go and push down through the shoulders. Roll your hips up and forward and then drop them down. Roll the shoulders back. Gently sway side to side and then using your core, lift your hips all the way back up into your down dog. If you want, you can walk it out. And then roll forward, drop the hips, roll the shoulders back. And from there, we're going to come up to our feet and we've got squat to overhead reach. Make sure when you're at the bottom, the chest is pointing forward. You get a nice stretch in the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and you reach up, separate the hands, stretch out the chest. Big, expansive movements. Next up, we've got our lunge and twist. Pull the shoulder blades together, 90 degrees in the arms. Take a big step forward, drop the back knee, and we're turning with the chest, not just the arms. Try and keep the knees nice and stable. Don't let that front knee pass the ankle. And relax, shake it out guys. We've got 30 seconds off. Grab a quick drink of water. Next up, we've got our dumbbell deadlift, our low plank, and burpees. Okay, we're gonna go through these three times. After you're done each one, you will get 30 seconds off. We're going in 10 seconds now, big deep breaths. If you don't have dumbbells, you're going for basketballers, low plank, and burpees. Let's go. When you're doing your dumbbell deadlift, guys, it's really important that you keep your shoulder blades together, your knees nice and soft, and just push the tailbone back and up as your hands come halfway down the shins. Try your best to keep the gap between your hands and your legs as small as possible. You don't want the weight drifting all the way out. As soon as that bell goes, we're moving into our low plank. Drop the weights down onto the elbows to the forearms. Try and keep your hands parallel or your forearms parallel. Core nice and tight. Don't let the hips sink too much. Breathe up, there's your chance to recover. As soon as that bell goes, we're going on to our burpees. Alright guys, jump straight into your burpees, let's go. Squat down, hands to the ground, up the feet out. If you want, add a push up, hop in, jump back up. Try your best to avoid dropping the hips down and arching that back, pulling yourself back up. We don't want any of that stuff here. Almost there. And relax, shake it out. So you got 30 seconds off, big deep breaths. If you want to recover a little bit better, I suggest drop down to your knees and breathe deep in through your nose, out through your mouth. We have to do that 2 more times. So we're going to move back to our dumbbell deadlifts. Again, prioritize posture over everything else. Guys, it's quality rest over quantity. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And next up guys, we've got our low plank drop right down onto the forearms. Try and keep your forearms parallel. Hold the hips in line with the shoulders. After this, we're jumping straight into our burpees. If you're finding this really, really tough, you can drop down to your knees. But I suggest you focus on your breath and push through. And burpees, let's go. Jump in, jump up. Dig deep, you got it. 5 seconds left, one more rep. And shake it out guys, fair play. 30 seconds off, we have to do that one more time. Again, if you want to recover, drop down to the knees. Big deep breaths, try your best to slow the heart rate. Five seconds, going for our deadlifts again. Let's go. Okay, if you don't have your dumbbells, you can do your basketballers. Main thing with the basketballers and the dumbbells is to load up the hamstrings and the glutes. Make sure you're getting a strong mind-muscle connection with those muscles without losing good posture. Keep the shoulder blades nice and tight. As soon as we're done here, into your low plank. As soon as this goes, straight into your burpees. Let's go. Take a hike. Again, with the burpees, you don't have to do the push-up. You can just drop down, drop out, jump in, and jump up. 3 seconds. One more. Whew. Now relax, 30 seconds off guys. That is our first mini circuit done. We've got our second one now. Our second one is front squat, dumbbell push press, and squat thrusters. If you don't have dumbbells, you'll be going for an overhead squat, a pike push-up, and then we'll be doing squat thrusters as well. Alright guys, wait for the bell. Front squats first, let's go. Front squat, just hold the dumbbells in front. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep the weight in the heels, squeeze the glutes. Ten seconds. 3, 2, 1, and next up we've got our push press. Let's go. And next up we got our squat thrusters. Let's go, squat thruster. Jump out, jump in, flatten out the back, back down, jump out, jump in, flatten out the back. It's a really good one for hip mobility. Again, take your time. It's all about quality over quantity. Almost there. Now relax. All right, so you got 30 seconds off. We're gonna do that one more time, or 2 more times, sorry. Front squats first. Or overhead squats. 3, 2, 1, let's go. And push press, let's go. Or pike push-ups. One more, come on. Now relax. Next up, we've got our squat thrusters. Let's go. And shake it out. All right guys, one more time and we're done with these 3. Whew, it's getting tough. All right guys, we're going in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Make sure you keep pushing through those heels. And push press next. Ten seconds. And relax. Next up, squat thrusters. Let's go. Almost there. Do your best to not stop. Just slow down if you need to. And relax, 30 seconds off. All right guys, the next one is going to be a little bit tougher. We've got our dumbbell clean and press, we've got our dumbbell split squats, and our single arm row. For the bodyweight ones, we've got a single arm burpee, we've got split squats just with your body weight, and then we've got low plank back pulls. Brandon will show you how to do those on the bell. Yeah, if you can't do the single arm, guys, just do a regular burpee, okay? You don't need to do the press up. All right, guys, let's go, clean and press. Start off with the dumbbell between your feet, jump, pull the weight up to your shoulder, sit, and drive overhead. And next up, you've got split squats. Grab your dumbbells, pick whatever side you're doing your clean and press with. Keep that leg forward, lower the back knee, stand back up. Keep most of your weight on the front foot and you're pushing through that front foot. If you want, you can do split squat jumps if you want to add a little bit more intensity to it. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Next up, we've got single arm rows or your low plank back pulls. Single arm row, you have a few options. You can do it from the even stance or you can do it from the split stance. It's all down to preference. Just make sure you're pulling that elbow towards the hip and you're squeezing the back. Up, squeeze, control, down, up, squeeze, control, down. And switching sides, clean and press, opposite arm. Let's go. It's getting tougher, Brandon. And split squat, let's go. Straight in. Don't think about it, just do it. Tell yourself it's easy. Even smile. 15 seconds. And next up, single arm rows. Almost there. And release, 30 seconds off. Big deep breaths, guys. You gotta do that one more time before we move on. 20 seconds. This one. Almost there. Clean and press, opposite arm in 10 seconds. Get ready. Psych yourself up. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Make sure you're using the hips to pull that weight up to the shoulder and the hips to drive it up overhead. Otherwise, it'll be way harder than it needs to be. And next up, we've got our split squats. Let's go. Try and keep the knees pointing in opposite directions, both of them pointing out. 15 seconds. Almost there. And next up, single arm rows. Pick your side, stick with it. Killing it, Brendan. Almost there. And change sides. Clean and press, opposite side. And split squat, let's go. Remember, it's quality over quantity. Make sure you're getting good quality reps. If you need to rest, take a wee breather, but don't do any bad reps. 5 seconds. And single arm rows. Ten seconds. Two, one. And relax, shake it out. All right, that is the hardest part of the workout. Finito. We're going on to our last little circuit. It is push-ups, squat jumps, and prone W raises. All right, the prone W raise, just lay down on your belly, pull your elbows down nice and tight. You're trying to lift yourself high up off the ground. Boom, that's it. Perfect. All right, guys, we're starting with push-ups in 3, 2, 1, let's go. As soon as you hit failure, you can drop down to the knees. And squat jump straight away, let's go. Keep her lit, don't quit. 10 seconds. The next one's easy, it's a break. And prone W raises, let's go. And relax. Woo, 30 seconds off. Well earned. It's starting to get really tough now. Dig deep, keep pushing. It will be worth it in the end. Easy. Back to your push-ups in 10 seconds. Get ready. Let's go. Two, one, and squat jumps. Let's go, up to your feet. We're almost there. Straight away. Keep the chest up. Land soft. Do your best not to be landing like that. Almost there, come on. And let's go, W, pull backs. Take your time. Make sure you're squeezing those shoulder blades nice and tight. Separate the pecs. Keep looking towards the ground. Keep the neck nice and low. And relax. Whew. Alright guys, we only have one more left. Then we'll call it a day. Dig deep. Make this your best round yet. Five seconds. Push-ups, let's go. Ooh, squat jumps. Up to your feet. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. W, prone raises. Let's go. Relax. Woo! All right, guys. Big deep breath. That was the circuit cycle. My name is Chris. This is Brandon. Now we're going to do the world's greatest stretch. So grab a quick drink. Meet me up at your feet. All right, guys. Start off with your feet together. Boom, and then just gently come down and reach for the toes. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and hold. For 1, 2, trying to keep getting lower. 3, 4, and 5. From there, plant your hands on the ground, step back with your feet. You're just going to lift your left leg up beside your left hand. You can keep your back knee up or down. Just make sure you keep pressure on the hips. You're going to touch your left hand off your right hip and open up the chest. Reach back as far as you can, look up. For 1, back down. 2, 3, make sure you squeeze your shoulder blades. 4, and 5. Hold this, keep the tension in the shoulders, push through your middle finger, and then we're just going to rotate our hand in the socket. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From there, you're going to go for big circles now. For 1, 2, keep the pressure on the hip. 3, 4, and 5. Change directions for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Come down, elbow off your knee. If you want, you can pick up the back knee or leave it down and then off your ankle. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From there, you're going to sit back onto that rear leg. Boom. You're going to kick the front heel out, reach for your toes. You have a few options here. You can round the back and reach for the toes if you feel a wee stretch, but I would prefer you stay nice and tall and just reach as far as you can, keep pressure on the hamstring. 3, 4, and 5. Shift the weight forward, back into that lunge, pick up your back knee, and we're going to come up into our split stance. Interlock your thumbs like we butterfly fingers, reach up, squeeze the shoulder blades, open your knees, tuck the tailbone, and then lower the back knee. For 1, keep the pressure on the hip, just feel a strong stretch along the hip flexor. 2, 3, 4, and 5. From there, you're going to sit onto the back foot, pull the front toes up, stick your hips back as you slide down to reach past your toes. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And release. Take a step forward, shake it out, and we're just going to reach down for the toes again. Let's go. For 1, 2, 3. You should notice you're able to get down a little bit more. And 5, and hold. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From there, place the hands on the ground, take a step back into a plank. Then this time, your right foot comes up beside your right hand. Again, the back knee can float, or you can rest on the ground. Just make sure the glutes are on and you're pushing the hips forward. Right hand off the left hip, open up the chest. For 1, 2, keep pressure on the hips. 3, 4, and 5. Hold. You're going to push through your middle finger, and then you're going to rotate that arm in its socket. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then from there, moving it back, we got big circles. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Change directions. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring the elbow down, touch it off your knee, then off your ankle or the ground. For 1, 2, drop the hips as you do it. 3, 4, and 5. From there, you're just going to sit back onto that rear leg, reach for the toes, do your best to sit up tall, but again, whatever's comfortable. 3, 4, and 5. And then from there, you're going to shift your weight back into that lunge. Come up to your feet. Reach your arms up overhead. Butterfly fingers. Drive the knees apart and lower the back knee. Keep pressure on the hip. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. From there, fall onto your back foot. Pull the toes up and slide down. For 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take a wee step forward, shake it out, give yourself a wee pat on the back. Fair play, guys. That was a circuit cycle. Peace.